Hey there. Today we're going to take a look at what happens to temperature when we add water to calcium chloride. Let's get going. For this experiment, we need a thermometer, a graduated cylinder, 2 styrofoam cups, and our calcium chloride. We're also going to need a scale, something to mix with, and a stopwatch. Our first step is going to be to turn on our scale. And then we're going to find the mass of calcium chloride. Here's our first sample. The mass is 8. Let's record that. Next, we're going to take a close look at the starting temperature of our water. We're going to measure this in degrees Celsius. So we're looking on this side over here. And it looks like we're right in the 20 there. So make sure we record that temperature, 20 degrees Celsius. Now that we know the mass of our calcium chloride and the temperature of our water, let's mix them together and see what happens. First, we're going to put our calcium chloride into 2 stacked styrofoam cups. Next, we're going to add the water to our calcium chloride, and then I'm going to immediately start the stopwatch. After that, I'm going to mix like crazy to make sure all the calcium chloride dissolves. Every 30 seconds, we're going to take the temperature. Here we go. Timer. Let's stir. All right, let's check that temperature. Looks like we are at, 24 degrees Celsius. All right, I'm gonna keep mixing while we wait another few seconds here. Almost there. There's another 30 seconds. Let's take a check. Looks like we made it to 25 degrees. Ooh. All right, another 30 seconds. Let's see what we got. Ooh, looks like we're about 27 degrees. 27 degrees. Still 27. All right, 27 degrees is what you're going to record in your table. Now we're going to take the mass of our next sample. And it looks like it is 8 grams. Next, we add our sample to our cups. Then we add our water to our sample and we start our stopwatch. Here we go. Oh, 30 seconds. Let's see what we got. Ooh, it looks like we are at 28 degrees Celsius. Keep stirring a little bit. All right, there's a minute. Let's see what we got. Ooh, we're right at 30 degrees Celsius. All right, go another 30 seconds here. All right, let's see what we got. Holding strong at 30. We'll give it one more 30 seconds. See what we got. Final temperature, 30 degrees Celsius. Go ahead and record that on your table. Final temperature. Now we're going to take the mass of our next sample. This one has a mass of 19. We're going to take our sample and add it to our stacked cups. Next, we add our water and then start our stopwatch. All right, let's take a look at our temperature. Like we are at, 38 degrees Celsius already. Gonna keep mixing that. All right, let's check our temperature now. Ooh, up about 40. Let's call that one 44 degrees Celsius. All right, we'll keep mixing. Let's see what we got now. Ooh, looks like we're holding strong there at about 45. Final check. Yep, looks like we stayed at 45. Go ahead and record that in your table. Now we're going to take the mass of our next sample. It says 19. Then we're going to add our sample to our cups. We're going to add our water to our sample and start our stopwatch. Just in time. Let's see. That one is already up about 44 degrees. Holy moly. See where we are now. 50 degrees. All right. Give it a check. Ooh. Holding strong at 50 degrees there. Final check. Let's see. Still 50 degrees. Go ahead and record that. Let's take the mass of our next sample. That is 26. Now we're going to pour the sample into our cups. Next, we're going to add the water and start the timer. Here we go. See about that temperature. Ooh, looks like we're at 45. 45. See where we are now. Ooh, 52? 52 degrees Celsius looks like. I can feel it warm. Let's see. Looks like we are about maybe 53 degrees Celsius. Final check. Let's see. Yep, holding strong at 53. Good. Go ahead and record that. We're going to record the mass of our samples. This time I had to put it into 2 cups. That is 39. All right. Next, we're going to add our sample to our cups. Now we're going to add our water and start our timer. Here we go. See what we got. Ooh, our temperature is already, 57? Yeah, 57. All right. Let's give another check. Holy moly, we're above 60. It looks like we're about 64. 64 degrees Celsius. Let's take a look. Maybe 65. Yep, looks like 65 degrees Celsius. Final check, let's see. Yep, looks like we stayed right at that 65. Go ahead and write that down and record that. Let's take the mass of our next samples. 41. Now let's pour both of these into our cups. Now it's time to add our water and start our stopwatch. Let's check our temperature. Looks like we are about 70 degrees. 70 degrees Celsius, holy moly. Let's look. We are at 74 degrees Celsius. Let's look again. Looks like we made it to 75. Looks like we held strong at 75. Go ahead and record that number. Here's our last sample. That is 46. 46 grams. Now let's add our sample to our cups. Now we're going to add our water and start our timer. Oops. Just in time. Let's take our temperature. Ooh, 50. Whoa, 60. I'm going to call that one 60. Let's give it another check. 71 degrees Celsius. All right, now we're at 72 degrees Celsius. Final check. We are at 72 degrees Celsius still. Record that in your table. All right, see how you did on your predictions and make sure you have all of your temperatures recorded. See you next time.